For another perspective on the refugee crisis, we reached Deborah Hines. She's the country director in Colombia for the World Food Program, and she spoke to us from her office in Bogota.
We feel that the situation is at a crisis stage right now, and more or less 5,000 people enter Colombia every day. This is children, boys, girls, women, men that come across to try to find some sort of livelihood to support their family back in Venezuela, people that are sick that cannot find medicine in Venezuela cross over, people that have children that are malnourished in Venezuela, hoping for some sort of treatment and food in Colombia. We work with a number of partners to organize meals for people when they come across in what we call kitchens or comedores. And in these comedores, people have access to healthy, nutritious food. They also have access to information. And in some places, they can spend 2, 3, 5 days. So it also acts as a shelter. We ensure that they have clean water, that they have access to medicine if they need it, but that comes through our partners. This man told me his mother was very, very sick in Venezuela. And before, when he was in Venezuela, he had a large chicken farm. He had over 200 chickens. Then he came across to the Guajira, and he realized that it was pretty difficult to raise chickens. But he assured me that if he had 6 chickens, he would be able to start a chicken farm, restart his life, and be able to take care of his mother. For me, that just kind of summed up the situation of so many people. Another story that kind of breaks my heart is the story of this young girl. She was 9 years old, and I met her in one of the kitchens. And she was sitting in a corner all by herself, and I could see that she looked so tired. So I went over and started talking to her, and she told me that every day she walks at least 8 kilometers from Venezuela into Colombia to try to get a meal at the kitchen. And I asked her, well, where is your mother or your father? And she said she didn't know where her father was because he was out searching for jobs. But her mother was sick at home in Venezuela. And so she was eating, and she was hoping that people at the kitchen would give her some food so she could take it back to her mother. This is a human tragedy, and they need our support. Our support can come in a variety of ways, like the support of the World Food Program, but individuals can also support migrants, even in their own communities. So we must be open. Our minds must be open, our hearts must be open to help people in this situation.